everybody. So in this video, I got my family with me here. We're about to drop the trash off, and in this video we talked about in Bass Pro Shops doing a series with the miniature rod. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up. We'll try to catch a bass on the.
Here's the miniature rod.
Oh yeah, it's in the back of the truck actually. Here it is. So the CE dock. So we're gonna see if we can get. We're gonna see if we can get a bass on this little thing. So.
I'm Brantley's mom, by the way.
Stay tuned for that. So this is what we're working with, guys. We have the CE dock here, and I rigged it up with a Texas rig. I got some 10-pound tests on here. The line that came on it was just not strong enough. It would just, every time I'd tie a knot, I could easily just break it. So I put some 10-pound tests on here. It was the smallest that I had. So yeah, the reason I put a Texas rig on here because, you know, working a jig, with the jig being so heavy, with the trailer and everything on it, I figured it'd just be a lot easier to work the Texas rig and possibly feel the bait in the water a little bit better. Obviously gonna be able to tell when I have a bite on this thing, but it may be a little tough to set the hook. So I'll probably just rig a Mondo up and leave the hook a little bit exposed. Got a 10-inch Mondo worm here. Pop those off. Plumbing color. Just send him through there like that. Out the front. Bend him around. Pop it up through. So what I'm thinking, instead of normally skin hooking him like this, you know what? Let's just skin hook him. Let's just see what happens. It might crunch down on there. You know what? We're dealing with unknowns, right? We don't know what's gonna happen with this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna rig it up like I normally would, like this, and let's go give it a shot, you know? The main thing I'm worried about with this is being able to either set the hook or the rod actually snapping. I'm gonna put my faith in the old CE dock reel more than anything. Yeah, let's go see what happens. So, I mean, look at this thing, guys. You can flip it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Just a man, his Mondo worms, and a CE dock. That's all you need sometimes. And his flip-flops. Ah, I forgot my sunglasses again. So I'm repping the 4th of July Columbia today, guys. Happy 4th of July. Be interested to see exactly how I'm gonna set the hook on this thing. It may not be pretty. Should also probably set my drag first. So we're getting out here mid-morning. We got guys already out here fishing. They beat us to the spot. Don't forget to set your drag, folks. Oh, this drag is locked. All right, so I wanna give them a little bit because I got a feeling I might have to tighten the drag midway through the fight to help the rod out a little bit, because this rod is just, you know, that's what we're working with. So I want to get this drag set just right. There we go. All right, first cast on the CE dock. Jeez, this thing is, I don't know, guys. And actually, it works a bait really well. Tell you what, I'm gonna know when I have a bite, 100%. There's some grass. It actually is not too bad. I mean, I'm able to work the bait better than expected. It is very finessey, that's for sure. The finessiest Texas rig I've ever thrown. Look at that presentation, guys. They're gonna tear this up. Casting distance is not too bad. I'm able to cast probably 20 yards with this little thing. Everybody's looking at me like I don't know, like I'm a crazy person. And look at that guy. He's got the smallest rod I've ever seen. That's what she said. The finesse is so good right now on this rod. It actually might be like a move. Like people, after they see this video, they might go out and just grab a CE dock, because it's like, dude, it's like the finessiest rod there is. Dude, you can really chunk this bait as well. I don't know how I'm gonna set the hook. I might have to just run back with it. Like not do that, but just like take off running with it. I don't know what the gear ratio, what's the gear ratio on this thing? 3.0 to 1, not the worst I've ever seen. We're gonna have torque. So I'm just gonna fish gets on this thing, I'm just gonna go to reeling. Thought my Zebco 11 would give up a crazy fight. I've caught bass on my Zebco 11 before, like 1 pounders, and they're just ripping with it. So I can imagine they're gonna eat this rod for lunch. dude. First bass on the CE dock. And I hooked him. Where did I hook him? Dude, I hooked him in top of the head. Check that out, guys. I don't know. I mean, it did well. I really don't know what to say. I mean, it absolutely brought him to the hill. And it was, I mean, he was pulling some drag, but it wasn't anything crazy. I mean, I could definitely tell he was on. I mean, he just smoked it and ran with it. I didn't really have to set the hook. I don't know what I did actually, because I don't even know what I did. I think I ran back a little bit, snatched it, ran back. But yeah, first fish on the CE dock. This is insane. All right, let's see how many we can get on this thing. This fish is doing magic tricks. Look at him. He's spinning around. Come on, buddy. There he goes. He's starting to find his weight. Did the CE dock just really wear him out that bad? Come on. There he goes. All right. It might have hurt his pride a little bit that he just got, you know, brought to the hill on this thing. He bit that worm. He's like, oh, that's just a CE dock. I can absolutely grab this thing and run. Dude, he's so confused. He's either confused or he's sad. He's just swimming in circles. Look at this guy. He's just swimming in circles. All right, so this guy's just gonna chill with me now. He's had his feelings hurt by the CE dock, so guy's just chilling here. Let's see if I can get him to go away. There you go. He's in the deeps now. All right, let's throw another Mondo on. He tore it up. Plum 10-inch Mondos. I mean, they just love them. This guy over here is working top water. Haven't seen him catch anything yet. This thing has no problem casting it out there, that's for sure. I'm really nervous about the next fish, guys, because I honestly don't know how I set the hook on that last one. I might have to let him eat it a little bit more and then just do the run back hook set every single time, because this thing is flimsy. This guy over here looking at me, he's like, how in the world did he just catch the fish before me on that little thing? It's not the size, sir, it's how you use it. I think the old CE dock may have a permanent position inside my truck from now on. I mean, it's perfect size. It'll fit right up under a truck seat, no problem, or in a toolbox, or in a car for that matter. What am I talking about? Put this in the trunk of your car and dig out. You know what I'm saying? See a pond, stop, throw that old Texas rig in there. Texas rig's something you can fish year round. You don't really need to have a whole tackle box with you. Put you some Mondos back there in the trunk. Might be out of town, see a pond, give it a dangle. All right, guys, I'm gonna head over to the other spot. Keep it moving, baby. You know, to be honest, this is not that bad of a setup. I mean, you can't really beat it for the compact size. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen if I get a 4 or 5 pounder on here, or even a 2 or 3, but hopefully we can get one and we can find out. Got a feeling he's just gonna take line out. But for being able to, for its compact size and being able to put this in a car or a truck or something like that and just having it with you, just in case you find yourself in a dangle situation, you really can't beat it. I'm sure there's better options out there, but this is just cool looking. I mean, you pull this thing out, your buddies are gonna laugh at you, and then you're just gonna pull in like a 3 pounder. So. Got one. All right, let it go, dude. I ran back with it and all. I might have yanked it out of his mouth, to be honest. This thing has so much torque when you run back with it. He absolutely smoked it. I mean, yeah, I just heard the drag just pop whenever he hit it. I think running back and reeling is my only chance of setting the hook with this thing. Extreme dramatic sprint backwards and reeling at the same time. I think that's like the only way. It's kind of like what I did with the first one, but I think it needs to be a little bit more than that. Like, I just can't hesitate. I just have to run backward. I might just stick my arm out like this and just set the hook as hard as I can. Oh, we're getting some good casting distance on this thing now. Casting distance is not the issue anymore. We just got to get it done. We got to set the hook. We got to bite, run backwards as fast as we can. I might have to take my flip-flops off. I'm standing here planning out my next hook set attack. I think I'm gonna when I get a bite, I'm gonna let the fish eat it. I'm gonna kick my flip-flops off, and then I'm just gonna run as fast as I can. The bite has somewhat slowed down. Haven't had a bite in a while. Might try this point down here. Probably grab something to eat for lunch, and then we'll come back out and try them this afternoon if we can't get a couple more in this thing. I really want to get more than one on it. All right, guys, so I think that is some higher power telling me to take a break. I literally just cast the hook, worm, and bullet weight off of the CE dock. All right, guys, so walking back to the house, slung everything off the CE dock, and I don't have any tackle with me, so figured this is probably a good time to take a little lunch break, get the CE dock rig back up, and then we'll come back out here and see if we can. The goal is 3 today. I want to catch 3 on the CE dock. We already caught 1. That was the goal, but caught him with like the first cast. So that is the plan. We are going to take a lunch break, get this thing rigged back up, and catch you guys right now. About using 10-pound test. I set the hook way too hard on them, according to the line. Good thing is I brought some extra hooks and weights this time, so I can just retie real quick. Man, that just sucks. The good news is the CE dock is holding up strong. Out here popping line with it. Retie, go again. Carp, guys, actually huge. Sitting on the bank, doesn't even see me. Should jump in there after him. Something looks wrong with him though. Yeah, something's wrong with him. He's like all swole. Jeez, what the heck is going on? Disgustingly big. I don't know, maybe he's just overweight because he swam off perfectly fine. Scary looking. Had a heavy bite right there. Let it go. He's got it. All right, there we go. Oh, it's been a rough bite. This guy is super hungry. He's skinny. He needs something to eat. He lost it in the grass because I was reeling it in, and I threw it right back in there and he smoked it. So small guy, not even a pound. Number 2, we just need 1 more for my goal on the old CE dock. You know, I broke off on that one earlier, and I realized that, you know, if they're running with it, I just need to softly set that hook, or I'm just gonna keep popping lines out here. It doesn't look like I need to retie. I'm gonna check this line and make sure there's no nicks in it. If I need to retie, I will. And this little bit of cloud cover is really helping out the temperature. The temperature just dropped a good, I don't know, close to 5 degrees, feels like. Might enable these fish to bite a little bit more. So the verdict is, if the fish is closer and you're fishing with a lighter line, you may not want to set the hook as hard. I've popped off several times in that scenario. Big fish just turned, was sitting right here. I don't know what it was. It might have been just a carp. Holy crap, he's got it. There he is. My phone was on low power mode, so hopefully I didn't miss it, but that was number 3 on the old CE dock. I'll tell you what, this thing's a blast. I don't know what it'd be like to get a big bass on this thing. This is probably 1 pounder, but But yeah, it's a blast. Head out to Bass Pro and get you one of these if you want to just have some fun and have an extra challenge. I tell you what, I wasn't expecting really to catch 3 fish on this thing. If I hadn't have missed that one and broke off on that other one, I would have caught 5, you know, if I could have got them in. But I tell you what, guys, this thing has been a blast. The CE deck, absolute legend. Beast of a little rod. Can't really beat it if you want something to keep in your truck to have fun with. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it off there. It's getting a little bit warm out here, plus it looks like it's gonna rain. The CE deck, I mean, it's a blast. What can I say? Run out and get you one if you need a little rod, you know, to keep in your car or your truck or something like that. Is perfect. I hope you guys have a good 4th and stay safe out there, and please smash that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next one.